Hello, good morning, happy new week. Welcome once again to News Update brought to you by Studio 77, your go-to source for the latest and the most important story. I am Ade Adeleke in favor and I just beauty, always on duty. Now let's dive into the news of today. On the national news, Nelfund under fire over loans to ex-students. The National Education Loan Fund, Nelfund, has come under scrutiny for allegedly considering ex-students in its outgoing loan rollout. Critics argue that this defeats the aim of helping current students. Nelfund has since responded, insisting that no 71 billion naira is missing from its account as earlier suspected. I dumped PDP for APC to avoid altercation with Adeleke, Oluwole Oke. Honorable Oluwole Oke has confirmed his defection from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress (APC). According to him, the move was necessary to avoid personal and political conflict with Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke. Defections: EJ backs Ibori to rebuild Delta PDP. Amid rising defection from the PDP, former Delta State Commissioner Isaac EJ has expressed confidence in ex-Governor James Ibori's capacity to rebuild the party and restore internal cohesion ahead of the next general election. Rivers emergency rule. National Assembly counters PDP's governor's lawsuit demands 1 billion naira. The National Assembly has demanded 1 billion naira in damages from PDP governors over a lawsuit challenging its involvement in the Rivers State political crisis. The legislature insists its intervention was lawful and necessary. Money can't buy my voice. Ezekwesili denies collecting bribe to back Natasha Akpoti. Former Education Minister Obiageli Ezekwesili has denied accepting any form of bribe to endorse Kogi politician Natasha Akpoti. Money can't buy my voice, she stated, describing the bribery allegation as malicious and baseless. Now moving on to the world of business and technology. Tinubu to meet GenCos over 4 trillion naira electricity debt. President Bola Tinubu is scheduled to meet with electricity generation companies, GenCos, to resolve a staggering 4 trillion naira debt crisis. The meeting aims to address liquidity issues threatening Nigeria's power supply and economic growth. Meta cannot escape liability by quitting Nigeria, FCCPC. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (FCCPC) has warned that Meta, the parent company of Facebook, cannot evade regulatory scrutiny simply by pulling out of the Nigerian market. The agency insists that Nigerian users' rights must still be protected. Now to the news on health. FCTA begins massive campaign for immunization against polio. The Federal Capital Territory Administration has launched a major immunization campaign targeting thousands of children in Abuja. This move is part of a renewed effort to eradicate polio, with mobile teams deployed to reach undeserved communities. Diphtheria resurgence kills 2 children in Kaduna. Kaduna State has reported a resurgence of diphtheria, claiming the lives of 2 children. Health authorities are intensifying efforts to contain the outbreak and have urged parents to ensure their children are fully vaccinated. Now to the world of sport. Under 20 AFCON, Nigeria-Morocco shares spoils in Group B cracker. In the Under 20 AFCON action, Nigeria and Morocco played to an exciting draw in their Group B encounter. Both teams now share points as they prepare for decisive matches to secure a spot in the knockout rounds. Now on the international news, Shettima, African leaders attend inauguration of Gabon's president. Vice President Kassim Shettima represented Nigeria at the inauguration of Gabon's president, Brice Oligui Nguema. The event saw attendance from several African leaders, reinforcing regional diplomatic ties. Trump faces criticism after posting AI image of himself as Pope. US President Donald Trump is facing backlash for sharing an AI-generated image portraying himself as the Pope. Critics accuse him of using artificial imagery for political gain and misinformation. And with this, we've come to the end of today's news update. Do well to give us a like, share, and comment. And also follow us on our social media platforms on Instagram at the Studio 77, on Facebook at Studio 77, on the YouTube at Studio 77, on X at Studio 77, and on TikTok at the Studio 77. Do not forget that the news does not stop, and neither do we. Join me again tomorrow morning for more updates. I remain beauty always on beauty. Till then, stay informed, stay safe, and have a great day ahead. Bye.